The restaurant was buzzing that night, glasses clinking, soft jazz playing, and laughter filling the air. But at one corner table sat a man whose words would silence everything. He smirked as he looked at the black waitress serving him, his tone dripping with arrogance. "I'll give you $100,000 if you can serve me in Chinese," he roared, making sure everyone heard. The laughter around him grew, but she didn't flinch. What happened next would leave the entire restaurant stunned and the internet speechless. Watch until the end. Wait a second. Tell us where you're watching from in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more powerful stories like this. Aaliyah was 27, working nights at one of the most exclusive fine dining restaurants in San Francisco. She loved languages, her passion since she was a kid. While others played outside, she spent hours mimicking accents and learning new words from YouTube videos. Her dream was to travel the world as a translator. But dreams cost money and bills came first. So she worked long shifts, always smiling, always professional, no matter how people treated her. That evening felt normal. A corporate party was booked for a high-profile tech CEO and his guests, the kind that left enormous tips or enormous trouble. Aaliyah adjusted her apron, double-checked every table setting, and whispered to herself, "Just another night." She didn't know those words would soon echo in her mind for years, because that night would change everything. The group of executives arrived late, already loud, already half-drunk. Their laughter carried across the room, sharp and careless. When Aaliyah approached their table, they barely looked at her. She greeted them politely, her voice steady despite the chaos. Then, one of them, the CEO, known for his arrogance and viral interviews, looked her up and down and sneered. "Where's the sommelier?" he asked, ignoring her greeting. When she answered that she was trained to assist with wine service, he laughed. "Didn't expect that. What's next? You gonna tell me you speak French, too?" The table erupted in laughter. Aaliyah smiled tightly. "Actually, yes. French, Spanish, Mandarin, Italian, Arabic, Swahili, Japanese, Portuguese, and Korean." They froze for a second. Then he smirked. "Oh yeah? Prove it. Serve me in Chinese. If you can, I'll give you $100,000. Otherwise, maybe stick to English, sweetheart." Phones came out instantly. Someone started recording. The whole room turned toward them. Aaliyah's chest tightened. She dealt with condescension before, but this felt different. This was mockery disguised as entertainment. For a moment, she thought about walking away. But then she remembered her mother's voice. "Never let ignorance define your worth." She took a deep breath. And in perfect, elegant Mandarin, she began to speak. Every syllable rolled effortlessly from her tongue. She greeted him formally, asked for his wine preference, and described the tasting notes of a rare vintage, all in flawless Mandarin. The room fell silent. The laughter died mid-echo. Even the jazz stopped for a beat, as if the world itself was listening. The CEO blinked, confused, his jaw tightening. She poured his drink smoothly, bowed slightly, and switched to French. "Bon appétit, monsieur." Then back to English. "Will that be all?" No one dared to speak. The man's arrogance dissolved into embarrassment. His face flushed red. He looked around for an escape from the eyes that were now judging him, but Aaliyah just smiled politely and walked away, her dignity untouched, her grace louder than any insult he could ever throw. By morning, the video had over 10 million views. The caption read, "They mocked her for being a waitress, until she spoke 9 languages." Aaliyah's inbox flooded with job offers, interviews, and messages from people around the world inspired by her composure. The CEO issued a half-hearted apology online, but the world had already chosen its hero. Aaliyah didn't need his money. What she gained was far greater: respect, visibility, and a reminder that quiet strength speaks louder than power ever could. In a society that still underestimates people based on color or uniform, she proved that grace is the greatest revenge. How many more Aliyahs will it take before the world finally learns to listen? Tell us, where are you watching from? Take care.